flow and the alpha brainwaves. If you've seen my other videos on flow, we discussed that when someone enters into flow, they get their brainwaves go to the gamma frequency, which is anywhere between 35 and 50 cycles per second, for about 20 milliseconds or 30 milliseconds, and then it drops way down into alpha almost immediately. We're not sure why this happens, but it's an event that we've been able to identify. So when you enter flow, you're essentially going to the alpha state, and your mind is blocking out all sorts of other distractions from you. When you're studying, and what we can do in my classes, I teach this. I teach you about 10 different ways to get into alpha. You can get into alpha very quickly and then go to a quick meditative state, go into alpha, and basically stay there while you're working on whatever your project is, or while you're listening to a presentation or whatever it happens to be. So being in alpha is a key component of learning to go into flow. One of the ways they teach people to go into flow is by taking a meditation class. And they found that yogis who have been practicing meditation for 30 or 40 years can do this all naturally. Well, we can teach you in about 4 days to do this, and then to be able to go into an altered state in your mind very quickly, and then open up, and then open your eyes, and then start to study. And then we give you other techniques on how to recall that information. And what you find what happens is when you start getting used to doing this, just doing the work sometimes is a trigger mechanism. And you get into this flow state almost automatically. You start working, and all of a sudden you can feel it. If you pay attention to it, you can feel that all the other senses are starting to block out. And the thing that I always have to watch out for is I'll start to work on a project, and then I have a conference call scheduled in 15 to 20 minutes. I'm trying to get a little work done before the conference call. And then I miss the call because I get into this flow state, and I just lose track of all the time. So in my case, for something like that, I need to set like an alarm or something so that I know that when it's time to get out of my flow state and go into the conference call. But once you've started getting into flow and you realize what you're doing, you can get into there very quickly. And it's basically dependent upon getting into the alpha state. And once you learn how to do that, then you can open up a world of possibilities to you. If you'd like to learn more about how you can enter flow and you can use it to your advantage, please go to my website, sign up for one of my classes. And it's a fascinating journey. It takes about 4 days of intense work, and you'll be able to do all these things and more when you get done with the class.